Okay, so in this video I just wanted to introduce like a couple of interesting places. So behind me is the river, so it looks pretty drab. It's basically a construction site at the moment. You can see there's like just different things, different bits of rubbish, and this is like uneven ground and so on. So it's not like a very spectacular place, but it's just a construction site. That's what it is. It is what it is. And then on the right over here is actually the main mental hospital of Tianjin. And yeah, my wife sometimes says to me, "Oh, go to the mental hospital." She wants me to go there, but I just refuse to go. But yeah, she's only joking. But I just made a little joke a couple of times with her. I just said, like, I'm 1,000,000 years old, and you know, she's like, "Go to a mental hospital." But it's an interesting building because it was designed by a Japanese architect, and it does look quite good when the weather's good. It's quite a good-looking building. I wouldn't want to live there, but and you know, mental health's not a laughing matter, you know. But it's just an interesting building, and you can see all of the glass, like when the sun's shining on it, and the other side as well. It really is one of the better-looking modernist buildings. And then here used to be like a little port, so this used to be where a lot of the boats that sort of patrolled the river or maintained the river used to live. There used to be a dry dock there, a slipway, and they closed it all off. There's a road there now, and yeah. But when I first came, it was a pretty busy little area, and you can see that there are a lot of large trees and birds nesting and so on. And then over here, like opposite the mental hospital, is the nursing school, and we're just like at the northern, like northern boundary of the nursing school. But you can maybe just see through the trees. They've got very large trees, very large, beautiful trees there. It's a special place. I nearly had a job there as a teacher. Actually, I went there and had interviews, and because I was teaching the manager there, and it was very interesting. It's I guess it's like the architectural style is maybe early revolutionary. So it's I guess they had a lot of architects and they had a lot of builders who were accustomed to building in a traditional way. And then they just like stripped it bare and I guess made it a bit less special. They took the artisan nature out of it. I mean, I sound like I'm an architectural historian. I'm not a professional architectural historian. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it's just like a stripped bare traditional style, and really high ceilings and big doorways and big hallways, and it's quite grand. And then it's sort of got this, I guess, this charm to it, I suppose. And yeah, I went up there and talked to them for a few, not a few hours, probably an hour, a couple of times, and yeah, it'd be cool if I could go through there and make a video of that. Maybe it's possible, who knows? But it's a special place. It's a nursing school. It's Tianjin's oldest nursing school. And they have a lot of relations with other hospitals, particularly in Scandinavia. And I got a little ear massage in there actually as well, which was quite interesting. And I'm not gonna say everything about the place, but yeah, they're very, very serious about, I guess, not just like modern medicine, but having like massage be a part of nursing. I mean, a lot of Chinese nurses give their patients little massages and stuff like that, and that's a part of it, I suppose. But anyway, my mum's a nurse, so it's kind of, I was excited that I was nearly going to be, or my mum was a nurse, I was excited that I was going to be nearly working there. I think I told her about it. But yeah, this is like about 2 kilometers from where I live, maybe 3 kilometers from where I live. I don't come up here very much, but I used to. I used to come up here a lot. But the main reason I wanted to make this video was, in the last 2 weeks, I've just changed my life. Like I've solved this problem. I've stopped this problem that I'd had, which was getting up at night to go to the bathroom. I used to get up like 3 or 4 times, like sometimes even more. Like it's embarrassing to talk about. Like it's real embarrassing to talk about. I went and got tests done years ago, and it's just been going on for like 10 years or 15 years. I quit alcohol for 2 years. I thought that would cure it. It didn't cure it. Reduced it, but it didn't cure it. And then the last 2 weeks, I just I don't know why I never, it sounds ridiculous. I don't know why I never chose this strategy or adopted this strategy before, but I just thought, you know what? How do most people drink? Like, I looked at my wife, I looked at her parents, I looked at my friends and stuff, and I thought, how do they drink? And I watched them, you know, they drink like this. Little sips. And I just remember, there's like a money advisor called Dave Ramsey, and he said, he always says this, he always says, if you want to be rich, you got to do what rich people do. And I thought, well, how do most people drink, you know? So I thought, okay, that's it. I'm going to try drinking like most people drink. I'm going to try just sipping drinks. And it's actually just worked. Like, it's really surprising. And I saw a video, like a Canadian video about this study that apparently, like, you produce up to 6 times less urine when you sip drinks and you're a lot more hydrated. And yeah, so I don't know if that's true, but it's just really changed my life. It's just one of those like funny things that's happened recently, and I feel really, really, really happy about it, because now I sleep like 4 or 5 hours, and I wake up and it's just like a completely different life. So if anyone else is struggling with this, I think it's called nocturia is the scientific word about it. And if anyone's struggling with it, and you go to the doctor and your tests are all normal, I can definitely recommend like sipping, like just like sipping drinks, because before that, what I used to do, and it just seems ridiculous, but I used to think, I'm a real man, like I'm a big man, I'm gonna like drink heaps of tea, I'm gonna drink heaps of coffee and stuff, and I guess for teaching as well, because I used to think, yeah, I gotta get the energy into me, and I'll do a great class and stuff. But I was actually, I guess, I was just sort of, what I know now is that I was just sort of stressing my body a bit. My body was going, whoa, we got a lot of liquid going, let's get out of it, and let's get it out of here, and so on. So yeah, but I wish someone had taught me this in high school or something. But yeah, so it's totally changed my life. It's totally changed my life. I feel really happy about it. Yeah, so that's that, I suppose. Yeah, but we'll just walk up here and we'll just have a look at that for a moment. Yeah. So there's a road that goes along the river, and yeah, they just finished building it about a year ago, I suppose. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is open now. Actually, it's one of those big, beautiful Chinese roads, one of those new roads that you see on the television and stuff. But I guess in the future that all of this will be, fixed up. I mean, I'm not showing these images to sort of suggest that this is, the real China or something like that, but it's just because it's a construction site. There actually used to be a very, I guess, charming, like, old park, like it might have been from the 60s or the 70s by the river here, and that was quite nice. It had like a covered walkway and all of these sort of traditional Chinese architectural features, and there were even a couple of little, I suppose, is it alabaster, or I don't know, like that kind of material that is not very strong, but they had some statues made out of that stuff. I guess it's a cheap substitute for marble. But it was quite nice. I remember coming up here when I first moved to China and just thinking, oh, this is interesting. This is a nice place. And yeah, so that's, I mean, the thing is, I mean, that's probably still, I think it must be still controlled by that part of the government that controls the river, because they still do have some boats and stuff there. They used to have a whole fleet of like little ships over there, and a slip yard and whatever, but I guess that little part of the government just lost the fight, and their little part of the world just ended up being moved and became a part of the just became a part of the highway, a part of the new riverway. But yeah, but you can see all of the little bird nests, and I guess that's characteristic of North Asia, these sort of little bird nests. This is a bit meandering, this video, but I just wanted to share my story about conquering my my nocturia. I feel really happy about that, and it's, it is embarrassing to talk about. Like, it's better to just pretend that, oh, this is like a piece of, it's like a piece of marble or something. It's pretty cool. It's not translucent marble, but it's marble. There's fragments over there. I mean, it's ideally like you just talk about your perfect life or whatever, but but sometimes, yeah, life's what it is, and yeah, I'll make another update. I might make another update in a year or two if I'm still a YouTuber, a nascent YouTuber, and just sort of be like, yeah, like it did continue, or I'll be like, no, it didn't, it's back, or whatever. But I just thought it could help some people, because before you like panic or you just start to stress out about it too much, it might just be best to try this strategy of just sipping drinks instead of just like, you know, because in the past, like I could drink a coffee in like a minute or something like that. I'd just be like, because you know I got a big mouth, you know, so I was just like bang bang, you know, the coffee's gone, and I thought it was manly, you know, I was trying to be a cool dude, and yeah, I was just stressing myself out, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like spring is pretty near. I mean, in the summertime, this would be, or it is. It is a fairly nice place. But, there's obviously signs that, you know, work's being done, work's happening. I mean, look at this. Like, look at these big trees here. In the summertime, this looks like this is quite romantic, actually. You know, you've got all of these branches have leaves on them, and there are vines and so on. You know, it's quite a what's the word? Luxuriant or something. I should have a good vocabulary because I'm an English teacher. But there's a special word. And, yeah, this is where the little park used to be. Oh, lemon. Looks like we're trapped. It looks like we couldn't go any. Yeah, it looks like we can't go any further. It looks like this is it. But yeah, there's some pretty big trees. I mean, I guess this is all that remains. Yeah. Follow me now. Yeah. I mean, this is all that remains. Just this little. Oh! I shouldn't be in here in my sandals. I shouldn't be in sandals actually. But yeah, that's all that remains of the little park. It was like that. There are all these little features and stuff. It was pretty cool. But yeah, it looks like this is all that remains now. Yeah. But it's better because the road by the river and stuff is like pretty cool. It's helping the country or the city to get more integrated. Alright, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. I mean, I just wanted to get it off my chest. I just wanted to share it, to get it out there, and yeah, just share my experience. So, happy Year of the Ox, and yeah.